Spring has sprung, my good loving humans, and here we are, ready to be completely present, ready to keep the main thing, the main thing. Travelers on the street called trust, headed to the ultimate destination that is the Tower of Power, that is the understanding of self. Oh, keep that little street called trust in your mind right now for today. Here we are, climbing into our super suits, taking action, making the proactive choice of planting our feet in front of us and saying that freedom is at our feet, that we can be free from the past and unafraid of the future because we are practiced at being present. Here we are, ready, man, to flex that willpower muscle, to engage in this beautiful habit together with our minds separate yet one. Let us set the container. Let us say love, say love, say love, say love, say love, say love, say love. Yeah. Happy birthday, Jack Kerouac, my beat poet from way back when, and is in his honor today, if you would please indulge me. So, in America, when the sun goes down and I sit on the old broken down river pier watching the long skies over New Jersey, and sense all that raw land that rolls in one unbelievably huge bulge over the West Coast, and all that road going, and all the people dreaming in the immensity of it. And I know that in Iowa by now the children must be crying in the land where they let the children cry, and tonight the stars will be out. And don't you know that God is Pooh Bear? And the evening star must be drooping and shedding its sparkling dims on the prairies, which is just before the coming of complete night that blesses the earth, darkens all the rivers, cups the peaks, and folds the final shore in, and nobody knows what's gonna happen to anybody besides the forlorn rags of growing old. And I think of Dean Moriarty. I even think of old Dean Moriarty, the father we never found. I think of Dean Moriarty. I think of Dean Moriarty. That right there is the final paragraph of On the Road. My good humans, love, love, love. All we need is love. All we need is knowing that that road is gonna keep on going. That we're travelers up that street called trust. All we're gonna need to know is that we are all on the same road. In that story, Sal Paradise and Dean Moriarty had just parted ways. And as the Piano Man once said, life is a series of hellos and goodbyes. Lucky for us, we're only going to say farewell for the weekend. And I've had these feelings, man. These sensations, these images, these thoughts. Tomorrow marks 1 year for a lot of people, at least out here on the West Coast in New York City. We left on Friday the 13th of March, a special day for me, as it happens. And by the following Monday, New York had closed down. Businesses went remote. So we sort of said goodbye to the America that we never knew. An America that didn't exist itself. It existed as an illusion in our minds. And for the last year, we have been dealing with some pretty heavy stuff. Somewhere early on, I heard someone say that the planet must have sent us to our rooms to think about what we've done. I chuckle every time I hear that. We've had to have difficult conversations. contending with some of maybe the greatest political, social, and emotional issues of our times, maybe of all times. I, for one, believe that the only way we're going to get along is if we access what is deep inside of ourselves. If we go deep into the roots of who we are as human beings to discover the oneness in being human beings. So as not to make political statements or anything like that, to leave the names and the shouting to others. We come here to help one another. I think that's why I started doing this. To set the container. To help the conversation along. And the paradox has been that we have to go within our individual self, that individual unit, to get to everyone else. 1 year, man. All you need is love. Ba 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 ba. All you need is love. Da 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 da. All you need is love. Love. Love is all you need. How do we get there from here? Like I just said, man. We go within. Into our best selves. With beginner's minds. With patience. With faith. With devotion. Rather than impatience. Rather than indifference. Rather than mistrust. Let us become not just the guardians. Let us not just be the warriors. Let us not be the healers, my good humans. We have to be all of that together. This meditation, it seeks to let in. Figured I'd stumble at the end. It seeks to let in all the love you need. It seeks to connect you to the universe that is you. It seeks to boldly go where no person has gone before, deeper and deeper into the epicenter of your circle. A focused mind is a concentrated mind, and a concentrated mind is a satisfied mind. So say we all. Man, I know that I want to believe. So here we go. All together, as we begin to breathe. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful breaths, filling up the diaphragm like an accordion. We're going to breathe fully in, taking that air up into the chest and up into the head, as Wim Hof says. At the top, a light pause and a free fall down. No need to expel that air, just let it go. We're not trying to hyperventilate here, and this may make you a little lightheaded and a little nauseous, and that's okay. Breathe on through. If you're seated, your feet are to the floor. Palms are in your lap. If you're lying down, each limb is touching the surface. Yeah. I'm forgetting the words today, my good humans. I am forgetting the words. Where am I? Completely aware of the walls and floors, completely aware of the pictures that hang on those walls of the past and the windows of the future, eyes wide open. Let us begin to focus on that breath. Breathing deep. And release. 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 Breathing breathing deep. And release. One last time, breathing deep. And release. This time, allow that breath to fold into the physiology. Allowing your eyes to close at your own pace. Allowing your focus to turn to the object form, to the outer body, to the membrane. Focusing down on the lower limbs as you have them, if you have them, what you have. Feet, ankles, toes, fascia of the soles, the calves, knees and joints, long hamstrings, weighty quads, thick glutes. All together, squeeze them down, drawing them in, creating tension, focused attention. And when you have it all together, let go. Feeling that release, finding your root, the line of the chakra, the spine, the sacral and solar plexus, the heart center. As you have them, if you have them, what you have, the rib cage, the miles of digestive tract, the brain belly. All together, take hold that root. Draw in the abdomen. Squeeze down the pectoral, hold the torso. Creating tension, focused attention, overriding the tension. And as you have it all together, let go. Feeling that release and searching for the upper back, finding the neck and the shoulders. As you have them, if you have them, what you have, bicep, tricep, forearm, wrist, palm, digits. All together, take hold of this stress center, squeezing down, drawing in, focused attention, overriding tension. And when you have it all together, let go. Letting go and going now up into the head. Supersuit on, let us don the helmet. As you have them, if you have them, what you have, eyes and sockets, ears and lobes, teeth, tongue, gums, throat, skin of the cheeks, sinus, follicles of hair and crown, squeeze down, drawing in, creating tension, focused attention. And when you have it all together, let go. Let go of your object form, feeling the inner body, feeling the vibration of the tone, the reverberation of voice. Letting go of each distraction, of each thought bubble, release without attachment. Feeling the sunshine beaming from your pocket, shining upon the mind's eye. Letting go to the center of your circle. letting go and feeling the expanse of your self-awareness, the vastness of this moment of self-control. As consciousness rises in you, filling your sphere of influence, as you use your will to choose imagination to be the artist of you, the creator of an image. Each artist uses an instrument, be it pen, brush, chisel, guitar, drum, voice. Choose the instrument for now. And with long, smooth strokes, strums, or hums, create the image of a chord. Let the colors come. Let the tones tell you. This chord, this string, for plucking. As you flow, connect to the connection that is flowing inside of you, to the electric, surging free to the cosmic you, the universe that is you. You create this image. You set this scene, this chord for music, for love. Allow the scene to float in the expanse all around you. Let go now that instrument. Let go of your will. Let go imagination. And in the expanse of your self-awareness, be. If you have been here before, be for the first time. Be with your chord, your string, and feel it vibrating. In that complexity is simplicity. With the hand of your mind's eye now, reach for your scene. Holding it up to the sunshine that is beaming from your pocket, begin to smooth it into a ball that will exist as a universe inside of you. Holding the ball out in front of you now. One more time, peer into the scene and see the image of your string, see it vibrating, and release the ball, allowing it to drop and splash into the center of your circle. And as it splashes down, feel that ripple. And as the ripple pushes forth, let go. Let go of all you do not know. Let go of all that you may not understand. Let go of all that you cannot control, because that is okay. And as you feel that ripple pushing forth, as you feel that pulse, feel the growing, feel your circle expanding from your acceptance, and an affirmation say, I will use my self-awareness to focus on what I can control. I will use my will to focus on what I can control. I will use my imagination to focus on what I can control. I will use consciousness to focus on what I can control. I am the programmer, and this is my program. This is the space that exists in between the stimulus and the response. The space where I stand in the center of my circle, where I have the freedom to choose my responses. I want to believe, so say we all. And now, call your attention to a light breath, to a breath light, and allow the world back into your head and neck and shoulders. Call your attention to a light breath, and with a breath light, allow the world back to the heart center. Call your attention to a breath, a light breath and a breath light, and take hold of your root. And as you have them, if you have them, what you have, calling your attention now and letting the world back on to the outer body, the upper and lower limbs as you have them, if you have them, what you have, to the brain belly. And at your own pace, begin to open your eyes. Begin to focus on the you of today, the you of now, the focused you, the sharpened you, the you who is not broken, the you that knows that you can use the power of your imagination to see yourself long enough in any situation to choose your responses. Welcome back. Welcome back to that place that you have never left. You, my good human, you are not the drop in the ocean. You are the ocean in the drop, and we are the tide. Sorry. If you have that cold water, do drink it down. Kickstart that metabolism. If you have some time, spend the time writing down what was the image telling you today. How will you use the image of that chord, of that string? How will you pluck it? How will you play the music that is you, that is me, that is love? Say love. this is the place, my good humans, where we observe ourselves without evaluating our being, because we kind of got it like that according to Krishnamurti. Yeah. Peace and love. The song today is You Make Me Feel So Young, as done by the marvelous Etta James. Excuse me, Etta Fitzgerald. Etta Fitzgerald. I have a lot going on in my brain. Do me a favor if you can. Send your energy out to the mighty Miss Mia Bear, who is going to be heading back to Okinawa, Japan this weekend. And I dare say that I'm on edge about the whole thing. Give her some positivity that she is safe on the road that is her journey, that includes thousands of miles in the sky. We are here, my good humans, to learn how to connect with the most powerful thing that we have a direct connection to, and that is the being that is inside of each of us. Let us do it in a way where we can come to a way and a place where we can connect to others and find our way through this madness, to get into the conversations that need to be had, because they're going to be had. Let us do that together. Let us find a way through. Peace and love, my good humans. Peace and love. I love you individually and as a group, and if you need me, reach out. All you got to do is call, and I will do my best to be there. See you back here on Monday. Peace. Stay safe.